Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon from me, especially to the participants from tuning in from Michigan State University. And I know there are some of you that also comes from other universities, but if I refer to MSU, I'm just sort of saying that those participants that MSU facilitated to be here. It's very nice to see all of your faces. Yeah, welcome. My name is Lireko Qhobela, and I'm the project manager of the Ubuntu Dialogues project at Stellenbosch University. And I've been involved with the dialogue since 2019 in various roles, but from the start of January as project manager. I just want to end off with a quote that was also in the letter that I do think is worth saying again, and that is that dialogue is a process of genuine interaction through which human beings listen to each other deeply enough to be changed by what they learn. Certainly, in the few weeks that we've been engaging with the Stellenbosch students, I've already been changed from what I've learned from them. And that is my experience when it comes to listening deeply. And I'm really looking forward to the next few weeks to get to know you, to engage with you, and to learn with you. Thank you very much. Now over to Lireko.
Thank you, Mariki. It does feel like we're in the newsroom, but here we are. So welcome, everyone. My name is Lireko Qhobela. I'll be a facilitator for today and for the rest of the dialogues. I'm meeting some of you guys for the first time. Some of you have already met. It's really nice to see those that I've seen, and it's lovely to see everyone else, which I haven't seen. I don't know what much I should say about myself, apart from the fact that I am a facilitator, but my role, similar to, not role, but my history with the dialogues has been since the inception in 2019. So this is my third year with the dialogues, and yeah, I'm curious to see how it pans out this third year. All right. So again, the space is yours. I'm not going to be hogging the mic necessarily, but I do believe you got some stuff around guiding principles or guiding values as to how the dialogues would run. I'm just going to briefly just touch on a few of those, and then as we progress with the dialogues, maybe we want to add on to these guiding principles or tweak a little bit, but just so that we all open up on the same page. So, for instance, words matter is one of the guiding principles. Hospitality, so here we are. Humility, patience, generous listening, adventurous civility, and with our time together today, or the rest of the dialogues, we will create more guiding principles. I think the one thing that came up the last time was around the democracy of time. It just stuck with me for some reason, and this idea of let's not hog the mic, and so I will be responsible for that, to hold and keep time as we progress throughout the session. Okay, I'm going to stop with that intro. Let us step into our breakout rooms, and in these breakout rooms, if you have a pen and paper close by, just to write down the instructions of what you'll be sharing with each other as a way of introducing each other to the space today. So the first prompt, just say your field, what you're studying or what it is that you're interested in and where you are. The second is, what do you think are the most concerning issues for youth today? The third is, what do you hope to gain from these cross-continental conversations that we're having? And then the fourth is when, in one sentence, when you hear the word Ubuntu, what comes up for you? And just to emphasize what today is all about, with today's session, it's about how do we listen, right? How do we hear when we talk to each other, especially amongst people that we don't know, right? So the exercise is in your pairs, you'll be listening to give feedback back into the common room. So you're not going to be sharing back to the group your story, you're going to be sharing back your partner's story to the group. So you really have to listen and hear what the other person is saying.